This is Venba. And Venba just came out a few weeks ago. It is a visual novel. So, I think roughly the playtime from what the developer said is about like an hour or two. So we'll play a bit of this because I don't necessarily like to always play the games all the way through. Mainly because I want you all to be able to experience them yourself. Unless it's like a playthrough series. So, but this is Venba. And I think this one goes for 14.99. So, and it is available on Steam. Think well before you dare and never ruminate once in action. I like the art style in this too. Hopefully the sounds levels are good. Leaving already? Oh, yo, sorry. Did I wake you? What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Tired. Just like yesterday. Ah, okay. I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There's some leftover Adelia batter and garlicky, wow, garlic chutney. I put it together. Garlic chutney from yesterday. You can steam some Adelies quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's just Adelies. Very. It'll take me too long, Vimba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. She like, no, I gotta cook you something. Like, come on, bruh. Can't let you go to work hungry. Okay. Part of me wants to say okay, but fine, I'll make it then. Wait 5 minutes. Vimba, really, it's fine. No, no, no. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school I'll be done in a minute. Okay. This music is really chill too, because I played the demo for this, and the music is really chill. And hopefully the sound levels are good. Just let me know in chat if I need to adjust anything. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although, should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make adillas are never as soft as hers, and they would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. Hmm. If the recipe is still readable, that is. I love this music. This music is phenomenal in this, by the way. Tools: a dilly plate, towel, cooker. Ingredients: water and batter. Holes to let steam through. These also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to blank or it will leak. Arrange plates so steam can cook batter properly. Okay. I have not made a dilla with this kind of plates before. The only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for towels. I'm not sure why, but I'ma swears this method makes the adillas a lot softer. Oh, no point of putting. Oh, without the butter. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh, put the batter. I'm all over the place. Put the batter, right? Oh man. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think I should cover the batter with the towel. I don't think we did this right. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. It seems the batter leaked through the plates and spilled everywhere. Let's try again. Okay, put that there. Right? Wait, don't I want to put water in here too? Like, so it can steam, right? Then put that there so that the batter doesn't leak, I'm assuming. I don't know if this is going to work either, but we'll see. Put that there. Put that there. All right, let's see how it turns out. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. It looks like only the bottom plate cooked. Maybe the steam from the water didn't reach the upper plates. There must be an orientation of these plates that would let them... Okay. Again. So put the water in. Put that there, right? So if I do that, right? Maybe do that. Oh, no, wait. Put the towel, the batter. If I add the plate now, would the steam hose of the bottom plate actually cook the... Okay. But we've tried that and it doesn't work. I'm not sure how to do this. This is hard. I think I can... I really could use a hint. Put a towel... Oh, I know that. But it's like... Okay, can I take this out? Like... Okay, so one. Okay, so we'll turn it once and see what happens. And see if that does it. No, that doesn't do it. Okay. Okay. Again. Water. Towel. Batter. Boom. So we turned it once. Twice, maybe? Let's see. So we got two, right? Two. Towel. Batter. Bam. No, that did not work. Because the holes have to be like right on top of each other, I imagine, so that it would cook through. Okay. Two. Maybe this way. Let's see. But see, it doesn't allow for you to like turn it. Maybe do it that way. Let's see. Maybe we try it that way and see. I think the middle rack is not, because like that's aligned, but I don't think the middle rack is going to cook. Like the middle rack won't cook. It's not going to push it through. Like these two align, but the middle rack just doesn't for some odd reason. Let's see. Let's see how it turns out. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid. Ah, it's done. Oh, okay, well, that seemed to have worked. Okay, right on. I didn't think it was going to cook because the middle rack, but okay. Those are pretty. Oh, wow. You even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard, though. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out a deal list. They do look good. I'm hungry. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skip lunch once. Pavalon? I'm going to say his name is Pavalon, and I'm sorry if I butchered that. You're making me choose between resting and letting you starve? That's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, I couldn't sleep peacefully. I couldn't sleep peacefully if I let my husband leave hungry. Like, I just couldn't. Like, no, I'd feel too guilty. Like, I would want to make sure, because I'm just a, like, nurturer, you know, by default. So I wouldn't want, for that to happen. I know I shouldn't, but I know I would. Is it so hard for you to cook even on days like this? You're right. I'm sorry, or sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full time. But unless the school gives you more shifts or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. In Canada? Really? There are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. And there's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. I know that look. I love this art style. Like, this art style is beautiful. Like, legit. Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless some miracles happens, I'd say we start packing. What? What's with you? Because guys, sometimes guys are a little oblivious to things. She's all happy and smiling. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" Like, "Aw, you you never tell me what the doctor said." Well, I think you should eat first. Okay. Like, you're like, "Oh my god, Dallas again?" Ah! Oh, she popped him. No, she didn't just pop him. What in the blue devil? What has gotten into you today? Oh, she wanted him to look. Did he put it together? Oh, she's having a baby. She was like, Pop. He was like, just about to eat. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. But there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. Yeah, but sometimes when it comes to kids, it just, you just have to go with the flow. Like sometimes you can't just plan for it. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. Uh oh. Paval is me. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? She already sleep. Oh, I thought she was asleep. I'm like, she sleep, dog. I don't know. It's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. And that makes one of us. Pavalon. Don't worry. And again, I apologize if I am ruining the name. I do. Because I hate when people ruin my name, so. Bub Cup, welcome on in and thank you for that raid. I appreciate you. Hello, Bub Cup and friends. My name is Ready Sets Gaming, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. I predominantly stream indie games, so 98% of the time you will see indie games on my channel. But welcome on in. I am currently doing a 16-hour stream. Oh, Bump Chup. I said Butt Cup. Wow. Bump Chup. I apologize. But thank you. So I nice because I've been looking for like indie game streamers to like raid and stuff, and it's really hard to find other indie game streamers nowadays. So thank you for raiding me. I appreciate you. Bump Cup. I'm so sorry. I apologize. We are currently playing some Venba. We are doing a 16-hour stream. I am currently trying to raise funds to keep a roof over my head. Causing mischief. But we just started Venba. Um, and the incentives for the stream, we're at 15 hours now. So for every $5 donation, it extends the stream for 30 minutes. Every 10 extends it for an hour. So I didn't get a chance to update the fundraiser timer there. And so I'm currently raising money to keep a roof over my head. Of course, there is no pressure to donate or anything. But thank you again for the raid and the follows. I do appreciate you. We have a long stream tonight. We're doing 16 hours, so we're starting with Venba, and then after that, I'm moving on to Tide of Thieves, then Doodle God Universe, then Carnage, Offering TD, and then some Shantae. Have Genie Hero because that was one of the tier games that was unlocked by the donations. So I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. Yes, a mother has intuition, sir. How else could they turn out? I think realistically that most guys freak out when their partner tells them that they're pregnant. Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet. I didn't get to read all of that. Aw, a sweet defeat. I'm glad they popped that back up. My name is Pavalon, sir. Pavalon, sir. Kevin or Kevin, where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir? I don't have time to play, Calvin. I have a lot of work to do. Boys are so mysterious. Yes, sir. I've managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Come on. There you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? Oh, hydrate. And luckily, I have a bottle of water. You cannot see it, but I have a bottle of water next to me. It's a cape. Oh no, not the cape. Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. The job was in India, sir, but Kevon, wait there. Don't run. Oh, Kevon, come back here. This has become a routine now. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. Hey, the towel is so dirty, da. Here, wear this shirt, Kana. No! Why are boys like this? This is taking me back. But, sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe. I'm driven, so start it in a quick letter, sir. I do. I have a 14-year-old son who is on the spectrum, and he's on the lower end of the spectrum, so he actually has like the mindset of a 7 to 8 year old. So I do have a child. I can wait. Oh, I'm driven, so start it in a quick learner, sir. Put this on, Kana. Hurry up now. But I don't want to. Speak and Tamili and Tamil, Kevin. I can't even understand what you're saying. You don't have to pay until then. Please, Kana? I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Oh no, good day. I know what that means. He didn't get the job. Or did he get the I hope he got the job. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? I was saying that I do have a son. He's 14 and he's on the spectrum, but he's at the lower end of the spectrum. So even though he's 14, he has the mindset of a 7 to 8 year old. So I do, but I remember when he was little and going through the whole not wearing, wanting to get dressed phase. Same old. They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory story. I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. That's not entirely untrue. I helped out in a grocery store. Yeah, love them when they're young because when they become teenagers, oh, it's like, I feel, I do feel for my son because he is 14 but has the mindset of a young child. And I feel for him because he's going through the changes like a teenager, but he doesn't really understand them. All right. All right, Bupchup. Thank you for the raid again. And I think, Dan, you already shouted Bupchup. I'll definitely give you a watch and check out your VODs and stuff and give you a follow. Because I'm always looking for indie game streamers. Like, I never have. Like, all the indie game streamers I used to follow just kind of like disappeared. So I'm always looking. When I was 12, and you were paid in candy. Oh, well, I've only worked as a writer back home. I don't see myself getting the job for that here. Not with my English. Have a good night and thank you again. I too want to be paid in candy. I haven't had candy in a while. Like, I spend half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevon. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa. Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamal at this rate. Or Tamil. Is it Tamil? Tamal? Tamil at this rate? Did you know his friends call him Kevin? Oh, is it not pronounced Kevon? I thought it was pronounced Kevon. What's wrong with that? Speaking Tamalda. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter that's different, anyways. Names tell stories. They do. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name after all. Who else is going to tell them? And Kevon means beautiful. It's such a lovely name and it suits you well. I don't want to be beautiful. Right on. I'm not even mad at you for that. I don't want to be beautiful. Not even mad at you. Speak your truth. I just want to be Kevin. Oh no. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We haven't. You know, he aced yesterday's English quiz. He did? Daniel! I do not either, kid, but we all live with that curse. Like, you silly. Really? Good job. We should celebrate the Kana. What do you want to eat? Please don't make a deal list again, because that I mean they look good. I just had trouble with that puzzle though. I'll make something special. Oh, can we order pizza? Excuse me? No, we can't. Speaking Tamil, come on. I want pizza. How about something better? How about we make something at home? Like Parato, dosa, adiyapam, G dosa. I have a feeling that Pavlon can only make anything with a dosa. He's really pushing this dosa. Brianna? Cara dosa? Okay. No, I'm tired of all of these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese. Extra toppings. Ooh, little boy. You eat pizza all the time. Come on. Have you ever had pota? No? What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Oh, that mom psychology there. I see what she did there. Because now I want to try the meal that she mentioned. Mom psychology. She like, please pick my meal. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? Mom psychology 101. How to trick your children. All right, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully, it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, puta flour. Ingredients: 500 grams of rice and water. Blend it. Separate fine rice from chunks. Chunks something. Combine 500 grams of fine rice with water. Okay. All right, let's make some flour. When do we get to the rocket part? Soon, da. Be patient. Okay, so we need to put water, rice, right? Blend. Well, recipe says adding flour to the rice is the final step. Do you think this is right? It's a bit chunky, isn't it? Puta flour should feel like slightly wet sand. I think we need to use the sheave. Let's try again. So, wait. It says blend the... Oh, blend the rice. Okay, I did that wrong. I put the water in, so blend the rice. Right, and then do that. I should shake the sheave over the towel to catch everything. No, this is way too runny. We must have added less than 5. Okay. So, blend, I'm assuming. So, we're going to blend it, right? Put this like that. Do this, right? Then reblend to get the chunks to be smoother. Do that, right? Blend it some more. Right? Okay. Then put that down. Grab that. Put that in there. I think this is perfect. Why does it feel like flour even though there was so much water? We have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Amma, when will we get to the rocket? Oh boy. Okay. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. So it should be flour, then coconut. Okay, so let me see. Alright, this is straightforward. Assemble the parts so that the water steams and cooks what above. Tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed. And in what order coconut can crumble easily. So I'm assuming we put the water in there. Right, okay, so I'm going to say it's flour. So it should be flour to coconut, and then flour. Okay, so flour, coconut, coconut, flour, coconut, coconut, and then one more flour, and one more flour. Right? Put that there. Oh, maybe put this here. Put that there, and then cook it. It's lunchtime, Kevin. Oh no, we didn't cook it right. Okay. Venba, I think coconut layers make it crumble. Yes, the book says to keep the coconut layers as far apart as possible. The only way is... Okay, so put the coconut in first. Okay. Coconut. And then, okay. So maybe it's coconut. That. Coconut. This. And then coconut, maybe? Maybe we try it that way? It's lunchtime, Kevin. Wow, that was so cool. Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Alma, can we do that again? That looked good too. Like I would eat the foods that are in this game. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Is he asleep? I think so. They probably about to talk about going back to India. Kavan? Yes, he is. Good. So that interview, another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. What? We'll keep you on file. That's dirty. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take the sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here. We really are at the end of our rope. I'm gonna say we really are at the end of our rope is what I'm gonna say instead. We're behind on rent again. We haven't sent money home in a while. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. That even here, we still have to beg people like Sharesh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Calvin on Puta today. You're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Calvin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to laugh, open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know. But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Calvin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel the same wall growing around Calvin. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Calvin? It's so hard to even talk to him. It just feels like he's growing further away from us. The other day, he told me he wished he had his own room like his friends. He said he needs his privacy. What 5-year-old needs privacy? Can you even imagine asking for something like that when you were a kid? It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. He doesn't eat lunch. How do we? I mean, how do we know he don't eat lunch at school? I mean, I can't. He's not interested in anything we do. Because how do I know he don't eat lunch at school? I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch some movies from back home. But he'd rather watch Home Alone for the 100th time. I don't know. I'm worried. These things bother me too. But we chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities. But it also comes with its own culture, language, and values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Vimba. He'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect, like hair fallen from the hair. Head. I read that wrong. Probably grab some snacks here in a moment. Go on. Um, Matter of fact, give me a quick break. My avatar is gonna do a weird thing. But give me a quick second, and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Um, I'm trying to debate should I stop here and move to the next game because I don't want to play. If I play the entire game, I feel like if I play the entire game, then that would make it for people not to go and purchase the game and play for themselves. But I am also very invested in this game. Um, I guess we'll play some more. Go on, tell her. His name is Pavalon. He's my dad. Pavallan. She says Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Please don't say no. Okay, she did. Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? I'm assuming when it's muddy like that, it's because he's speaking in English and they have a hard time understanding English. So that's what I'm assuming the little like dirt marks mean, which is a really cool concept. She says no. Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Ooh, I hope he ain't cheating. Don't be cheating. I love this art style. This art style is gorgeous. Why are we walking through the park, Amma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kana. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If he decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Oh, please don't be nothing wrong. You think he went somewhere else first? Please don't be like, but where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kavan. Enough with your questions. Sorry, Kana. I'm just worried about Appa. I hope he don't have another woman. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him, or he just feel? I could imagine that he also might just feel like he's like a failure, and that sucks. To be fair, no, no, I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevon. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamal or Tamil. Okay? Ooh, okay, I can do that. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. He's not comfortable. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Ah, nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Calvin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh, yes. He loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. So, how did you and Appa meet? What did you do back home? How did y'all meet? I'm curious on how they met. Hmm. You know I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me a Venba is kind of like a haiku. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipment or rooms and horrible pay, so we organized a protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day we were told a reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break, but he was the shabbiest person I had ever seen. He looked like he'd just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Still, I answered all his questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we all read the article that came out in the magazine. But it wasn't an article, it was a poem. It was a Vimba, a gorgeous one, too. It was about the school, the students, our protest, and it was about me. Somehow people could ignore our protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did our protest. Yeah, this is a cute story. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. Aw, why did you move here? Right, why did y'all? Well, obviously the stuff was bad. Do you think you'll ever go? I'm gonna say, why did you move here? Sorry, I'm gonna eat a cheese puff. Probably not eat a cheese puff while I'm reading, though. It wasn't an easy choice. Pavelan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. It was getting really hard to deal with it. Oh, okay, so that's why they love. So we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. Okay, I'm gonna eat my cheese puff now. Amma, I see Appa. I hope ain't nothing wrong with him. Please don't be nothing wrong. Sorry, drinking water. Gotta stay hydrated. Uh oh. Why does she look so sad? Okay, she's running. Oh no, what happened? Did he get beat up? Oh, they had me scared. It sucks. Did they jump him or something? Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. This is 2000. Oh, look, there's Kevon. He done grew up. Oh, she done got older, and he did too. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Pa. I'll go help Kevon pack. I might as well just finish. I wasn't gonna try to finish it, but I might as well just finish it because it looks like I know they said it's like an hour or so long, so I might as well just finish it. Oh man, we just gonna wing it. Okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Lara Bernarda is really fancy. I've never made it that way before, but I've seen I'ma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering them. There's a logic to the order. You add these four ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredient you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Right, so if I want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything to fry after. So tomatoes go in last. Got you. Okay, so do that. Do that. I'm assuming marinated beef, tomatoes. I don't remember doing this way. Okay. We're gonna do that. And then that, right? Tomatoes. Bay leaves. Okay, nope. So we got it right so far though. That, and that. I imagine this would all go in when you put this in. Okay, so no. Is that a part of it? Okay. Okay, so the tomatoes do go. Okay, so bam, bam, bam. Right. I imagine all of this go in after you do that, though. Garlic paste? No. Because we want the onions first, then the chilies, and then the. Okay, so that's right. Okay, not the clove. Onions, chilies, that. I think we did that, and that's not how it goes either. Okay, so that. Because I don't imagine you would put water into freaking oil. Like, the heck? Maybe do it like that. No? Hmm. Right, because I'm like, that would start a fire. Like, hmm. So we want this, this, and this, right? Remember, I had all these ingredients first. Okay. Okay, so clear that out. They said add this, this, this. Okay, so not the bait. You would lose your mind over these prices. Okay, so that's first. Then, what about the marinated beef? Okay. Okay, so now we put in Okay. There are logic to the order you add these four ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredients you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Right, so if I want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water, it's hard for anything to fry after. Okay, so onions, this, this, the tomato. Okay. You went through all the trouble for the recipe book, Amma. I'm sorry I couldn't take better care of it, but I'm fixing these now, and I hope Kevon can appreciate it when he cooks, if he ever does. Okay, now add the chili. What powder is this? Turmeric, salt, meat, and water. That look good. I'm hungry. Uh, I got these cheese puffs though. I've been eating these, so I'm gonna mute real quick so I can eat these cheese puffs. Okay, so that goes on top of the rice. I mean, okay. So we know this goes on top of the rice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that's the right sequence either. Um, hmm. Oh. Okay, so take that out. Put that there. Put that there. I was like, what? I think this is right. I just have to cover it with the lid now. Okay, I think this is it. Just need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. Flavoring it. I can't wait. Okay, these cheese puffs are actually really good. Dan suggested that I get these cheese puffs. They're like hot and honey cheese puffs. Sorry. And so I bought them, and they're actually really good. They're really, really good. And I have some cinnamon bread I can eat with some honey butter, so should be good now. Looks amazing. It does. All right. How is it? Oh, so good. Beef really is the best. Oh, it's really good, Amma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Amma, stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all. So I'll be going with them. Oh, this way you and Appa won't have to drive all day. We wanted to see the university. I was looking forward to the drive. I thought it'd be nice to see all the classrooms and buildings. You can give us a tour. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We'd love to. It's just more convenient. There's nothing to tour, really. Just a bunch of gray buildings. Okay, Kana, sure. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? Maybe we can drive there next week, drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? I've packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some potos, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Kevin? Pamela asking the real questions here. Did she give all the meat pieces to him? Because I ain't got no meat in this. He asking all the real questions. Alma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I've packed for your friends too. You can all eat. Alma, they don't want biryani, and the whole car will smell. I don't want them in my dorm either. How dare you, right? Like, did he eat all the meat? Did she give this motherfucker meat? Look, he got on his face. My apologies. Again, this is a long story, so there may be a slip of some cursing here and there. Do you want any of it? Come on. I put a lot of effort into making all of it this week. I didn't ask you to. Excuse the whole. Ooh, Lord. I know he didn't. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask, but what will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. Like, he is deaf on not having any of this meat, and I would be too, because this little boy is freaking ungrateful. I'm just eating Cusca here. That's not heavy. I love how he just mad because he didn't get none of the meat. That's not healthy. Come on, you can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there will be doing that. Hold on, let me eat some more of this. Okay, I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Excuse me. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like little India anymore. I just want to be normal for once. Be like, I got this because you gave this motherfucker all the meat. Kana. The language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear, only you should decide that, Kavan. You don't have to change who you are for us. But just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it just because you think it's not normal. Then why did we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just, there's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Funny story, because she said the same thing to her mom. And if you notice in the game, they never showed them going back to India. So she said the same thing. Okay. And I'll call every week too. So please try not to worry. Okay? Okay. She said the same thing to her mom when they left India, and I don't think they've ever been back. Is that them? Yes, I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid. This is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent and makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. We are unable to offer you our secondary teaching position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. How many years have you been there and applying for this dang on job for them to keep turning you down? Oh, did Kevin reach their university? Did he text or call yet? No, but we told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got. Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Well, it's a big day after all. I'm sure he has a lot going on there. Oh, sure, like your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamal. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yes, you're right. Oh, wait. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week, but maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course not, Pavalon. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'd be hard for him without that. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kevin? That's what's being a parent is, I suppose. When Kevin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the words that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too. All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. And I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kevin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? What if I felt like I didn't have anyone? Then yes, maybe I'd be the happier there. But I have Kevon, and I have you. Home is where you two are. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. Oh no, is Pavalon dead? Rotate. Sorry, I went off the screen. Because there's no mouse like cursor, so I went off the screen. Are we just pulling these out with our fingers? Oh. Those look good too. They food look good. I want like the food in this look really good. Cause I was like, ironically, I don't think I've ever had Indian food. Like I've never had Indian curry or any type of curry. Cause my go-to is usually like Japanese food and stuff like that. I think we have to wait for them to. Oh, that's hungry. Oh, I thought the game got frozen. I was like, no. Okay, so now we're slice. It's really hard because of the fact that there is no like cursor. So sometimes I keep um going out of the screen and I don't be knowing. Hmm. I wonder. I mean, cause what happened to Papillon? Is he dead? Like I got questions. I'm gonna mute for a minute though, cause I'm gonna eat some more of these cheese puffs, cause they're really good. So I'm gonna mute, cause it doesn't seem like I have any reading to do. So. Okay. Alrighty. Because I think this game is almost over. So I'm like, I might as well just finish it. I mean, we got a long stream, so why not? Oh, that looks good. I am hungry. This food is just making me hungry.
Me too.
Like, I bet you she made this for Kevon and he didn't even show up. I didn't know if you guys could hear him, but now that's in the clip. So it is what it is. Aw. Sorry, my something came up last minute and I can't make it tonight. He just dirty, like dog, like not trying. I guess this game hits me because it's like I don't have my parents, and the way he treats his mom, it just drives me nuts. Like you wanted so desperately to get away from who you were that you would stand up the person that carried you, and it's not like she did anything wrong or anything. It just drives me nuts, I guess. All she did was ever love you, and you, Pavlov died. No. Oh. Oh. Now she truly is alone because her son's a fuck up and won't come and visit her. Like, I'm sorry, I'm angry. We are happy to inform you that your application for the secondary teacher position has been accepted. Finally, after all these damn years. Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. Yo, that's hype. That's the exact vibe I was looking for. Great, but just so you know, that's not usually hung inside the house. My dad just liked to hang it inside. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I just needed something unique and interesting here. By the way, for the school lunch scene, I was thinking it'd be cool if there was like a super diverse table of kids and they all share food from their different cultures. What do you think Priya's lunch should be? Chicken, taiki, spicy vindaloo, maybe? Well, Priya is Tamil, so probably none of those. What if we show her eating nothing? Like I would bring back my lunch a lot. I was too embarrassed to eat it at school. Maybe we can touch up upon that. Okay, hold up. Oh, hold up. I'm about to get heated. Like, no, no, you're just an asshole. I'm sorry. Never have I been so angry at a freaking game character like I am with this dude, Kevon. Like, dude, you're an asshole. Like, for real. Like, on some real shit, you're an asshole. Oh, That might not fit the tone of the show. It's just a fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represents Toronto's. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something, right? It just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit apprehensive about the lunch. I was terrified to even open the lid. I get we're celebrating. Wait, I get we're celebrating it, but a scene like this would make me feel, I don't know, because he erased it like the punk bitch he is. I'm mad. I'm sorry. I do not like their son. I don't. Yeah, I'll check my mother's recipe book. Like, he's a jerk. Like, for real. So, I guess his mom is dead. Okay, if I have to give them a recipe, the least I can do is ensure it's authentic. I can't believe Alma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left to India, though. Whoa, it looks like she fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamal very well, but let's see. Ooh, Adilas. This is Puta. Oh, I remember making this with Amma and Appa. That was fun. Brienne, of course, Appa's favorite. Nata Koza Kalamba. That's like chicken soup, I think. She made this for me one time when I was really ill. This is the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste, the smell, and the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. I wonder what it was. Your grandma probably died, but because you're a dick, you wouldn't know that. Like, I'm sorry. I'm really really mad at this character. Anyway, if I'm going to fit this recipe in the show, I better cook it once at least. Oh, how helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up first and then I can start putting it together. I hope it burns. Like, because you're a jerk. So I hope it burns. Okay, so I can't really read this, but thankfully there's a diagram. It looks like I have to mix the tamarind with the water to extract its essence multiple times. So put the water in there. Oh, the water really changed color. I could add more water directly to this wall, but that might dilute the extracted water. I need to find a way to separate them. Freaking jerk. Like, I'm so heated about him being such a jerk. The water isn't really changing color that much anymore. I think I've gotten everything I can from the tamarind. Let me add it to the other bowl and see. That's as much as I think I'm going to get. I hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Shh. You shush. Oh well, there's no diagrams in this one. My Tamal isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully. But maybe I can do it step by step. I think I can make out a few of these words. Toast both of the grains first. Nice. Just have to figure out the missing parts. And we can go step by step. Although I don't really see any grains. Did I mistranslate something? But we want water to go in last. So I'm going to say put, wait, no. Probably put in curry leaves. That. Oh, grains. That would be grain, right? So it's both of the grains first. Mustard seeds. And that. Nope. Okay. Well, I mean, those are not grains, though. No. I mean, I don't see no dang on grains on here, though. Like, what the heck? No. I'm lost. That's what I thought. Okay. Ah, it's seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound, though. How is it really already smelling so good? Oh, I can read this part easily. Red leaves and green chilies. Oh, I must have my words for red and green switched around. On to the next step. Add mince and crushed garlic. That smells so good. It's usually around this time Alma has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. What gives out water? First add blade that creates water, then add water itself. Oh, tomatoes. Frying it seems to release a lot of water. So that's what the tamarind water is for. No idea what these say, but only two ingredients left, so this smells is really taking me back. Alma was upset because of the phone call she got from home. I think I remember now. I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. No, no, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. Can't read this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything and cook it, I guess. I just have a way of doing certain things, so. Ain't everything in? Oh. Like, ain't everything in? No, I guess I forgot to put the whistler thing on it. Oh no. Yeah, I should keep going. Whoa, that looks fantastic. Chicken stock always has a gold color, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Oh man, should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is going to start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Okay, last step. We just have to mix these together, I suppose. Ramza is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. That's really cool. Wow. I wonder how Chris would describe this to the team. An exotic take on a chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. That looks great, Amma. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like that day. Amma? Amma, why are you sad? It's nothing. Did I do something wrong? Oh no, Kana. Not at all. I heard from home. Your grandmother. Amma loves her a lot. But sometimes people have to leave and go far away. And Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? It's natural, Kevin. Everyone leaves someday. Us too? Yes, everybody has to go. When it's their time to go, it's their time to go. It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma. Or Appa. You jerk. Like, I'm sorry. I was mad. Any recipe updates? Because you can't call Appa because Appa's dead. A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. Thank you, Venba, miss. Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Kavan. Listen, it's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the low setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? Yeah, for you, another dose there coming up. So we put this on there, right? I think I read it wrong, right? Okay. Did I do something wrong? Oh, okay. I was like, did I do something? I didn't know that was a spatula. I didn't know. Oh my god. I did it! Good job. Ready to try something harder? Are you ready to try Odhamba now? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time so we can lay all the vegetables. Ooh, this is like the pizza one, right? With all the toppings? Yes. Not really, though. Okay, so bam, bam, right? No, I messed up. I forgot to turn it down. I forgot to turn it down. I forgot to turn it down. Okay, now the toppings. Do I have to add them all? Actually, you can just add whatever you like. Everyone's Palma is different. Just make sure to add G first. Carrots, G. I want to put green chili, onions. I'm not really big on carrots, but we'll put the carrots. Okay. When they turn brown, I can flip it. Right? I think I'm getting the hang of this. See, I told you it's easy. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Appa's favorite. Cara dosa is dosa with minced meat. Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Okay, so do that, do that, do that. Right? Good job, Kevlon. Now we can start adding the Cara toppings. Like Atapa, you must add the G first, then add the beaten egg as a coating. Okay. Okay. So add the G, right? Beaten eggs. Turn that up. We gotta let it turn brown on the edges. Another one down. This is fun. Yes, it really is. You're doing great, Kevlon. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just dosas, Kevlon. Oh, yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh, okay. Well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no, no, no. I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me do it this one time at least. Sure, Kevlon. Amma, I have something to show you. This is Almost recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote in Tamil? This is great, Kevlon. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Amma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh, why? I I felt like a fraud. I took the job because it was the first place that would hire me. I suppose the showrunners felt I could offer a Tamil perspective, but I've distanced myself from all of that my entire life. I couldn't even speak the language fluently. What perspective can I ever offer? I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life. But now I'm acting Tamil when it's convenient for me, when there's a job on the line. I couldn't deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself. I had no idea you felt this way. It's true, Amma. I'm just a tourist, and I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you'd stay in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. Oh, and Appa. Okay, come on. You're still an asshole, but you're not that big of an asshole now. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me until I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. Oh, I'm not great. You're great. That's not why I came here, Kevlon. You didn't. I came here because that's what's best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India wasn't necessary, but really hard. I felt bad for leaving, and I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Pavalon, well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I had stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Amma. How long are you staying for? I don't know, Amma. But this is nice. What about you? Did you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Kana. But this is really nice. Oh, I'm not great. Oh, and that is Venba. I didn't expect for us to finish it, but I figured I had got into it, so we finished it. Very well thought out game. I enjoyed it a lot. Sorry, I got something in my eye. But I enjoyed it. I love the art style. The characters were really well thought out, and it's like it came full circle at the end with Kevon. So that was pretty cool that it came full circle, and he ended up, kind of realizing how much of a I won't. I'm trying not to cuss as much, but it's a long stream, so there's gonna be slip ups. But the food in this looked phenomenal. Like I really want to try Indian cuisine now because I've never had it. But I had a lot of fun with this one, and of course there are probably other achievements that I didn't unlock. So I'll have to go back and look at it and see the other achievements. But I think we started playing this one at roughly, so it's like about an hour to 2 hour game. I didn't realize we were almost 3 hours into the stream. Um, but it was a pretty cool game and I like it. And then we still have a couple of other games to play. Um, because usually when I showcase games, I try not to play them all the way through. But this one had kind of like hooked me in. So I couldn't stop playing. So it was definitely worth the 2 hours that I put into the game because it's about a 2 hour game. Because like I said, for the first hour we played words on stream, and then we just finished playing this, so that was 2 hours long. So we are currently but yeah, that is Vimba. And if you like what you saw at the game, definitely go ahead and pick it up for yourself. It is definitely a really, really well thought out game. Um, but I recommend it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I loved the whole story. It really, for me, it really hit home in so many different places. Um, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I can't say that I completely relate to Kevon, but I think it's something that we all go through. Like, we all, in a way, kind of want to distance ourselves from our parents. And then as you get older, you realize, like, okay, maybe that wasn't the greatest idea, or you start to see your parents in a different light, per se, and why they do what they did or why they were the way that they were. You know, as I've said before, both of my parents are dead. Um, I lost my mom in 2000, I want to say 2012 or 2013, and then I just lost my dad like 4 years ago. So it hit home. It hit me pretty hard. I think that's why I was getting so upset with Kevon, because it's like, your mom was doing all of this stuff and you were kind of being a jerk. But they captured that very well, in my opinion. And for them to invoke, for the developers and the writers of the game to invoke that emotion for me, that to me is that was well done. That's damn well done. So but that is Vimba, and if you like what you saw, definitely go ahead and pick this one up. It is on Steam, and I think it goes for 14.99. So